Oh, Mickey, you're so fine, you blow my mind. Hey, Mickey, hey, Mickey, hey. Oh, Mickey, you're so fine, you blow my mind. Hey, Mickey, hey, Mickey, hey. Oh, wait. This isn't Bring It On. Where are my notes? I knew something was off.
Dan it.
I like that. It's gonna be my new theme song.
Batman.
If you've just so happened to stumble upon this video, you're probably a Glee fan who said to themselves, let me see what this person has to say. To find out, you can skip ahead to this timestamp on your screen. If you're a returning subscriber, then you know this is the first video that's different from the rest. In my last video, I know it's been a minute, let's all venture back. That one. I asked you for a very specific list, and that's because this new series is totally dependent on you guys. I'll be creating videos based on your interests. And to be clear, the Harry series will be an ongoing thing on the channel, but you've probably noticed that I take forever with those videos, and we gotta keep the train moving. With that being said, I am the Blush Bunny, and you are my Blush Bunnies. So without further ado, this Blush Bunny presents Glee. So, disclaimer, I have never seen an episode of Glee a day in my life. I was one of those people who just was like, no thanks. But since Sarah likes it, here we are. Teen dramas are very hit or miss. And I know all projects are hit or miss, so what are you talking about? Well, with teen dramas, it's even more so because there's that fine line of entertaining an audience, but also being conscious that your target audience is very impressionable. So it's crucial how you tackle certain topics. As I said, the opening scene put me in a mindset of Bring It On. Well, in all fairness, all cheerleaders in red uniforms put me in the mindset of Bring It On, so I guess that doesn't really account for anything. But Bring It On was a teen movie with a great message behind it. Going into this, I have to be honest, my expectations were the lowest of the low. Whenever there's major hype surrounding a show, I assume it's trash. In Glee, well, let's talk about it. Mr. Schuester is a 30-something-year-old man who went into teaching to save the world one young mind at a time. His vibe is giving, I thought this is what I wanted to do, but something's missing. That's not relatable. But he gets this bright idea to take over the Glee Club, and that ignites a flame inside of him to change things, you know, take control of his life. Wait, let me go back because I have to address this. I get that there are different friend groups in school. I was one of those people who was kind of cool with everybody, but you mean to tell me he saw all these jocks surrounding this kid by the dumpster and thought, oh great, you have some new friends.
Boy, if you don't.
So after he's granted his wish, he sets out for auditions, and we start getting to know a interesting group of characters. Mercedes Jones, boisterous, gravitating. Kurt, who we've had a brief introduction to, very sassy and a quiet confidence. Tina, emoting major emo energy. And Rachel Berry. The only thing I knew prior to watching this episode was that she was one of the main characters. I mean, I would see her everywhere. And I have to admit, Rachel instantly made me itch. The way she talked, the way she dressed, the sneaky conniving vibe, the goody two-shoes attitude, pretty much everything about her. With her being a main focal point of the show, I was like, well, this is on to the next video, because I am not gonna make it. She is getting on my nerves. But right as I was about to exit out, there was this moment with Mrs. Schuester where she lets her guard down and all the extra silliness goes out the window. She's a broken girl, an outcast, looking for acceptance. I guess I have to have a heart, right? She's still gonna get on my nerves though. Then we get a glimpse of the dynamic between Mr. Schuester and his wife, and it's clear that they don't belong together. And I don't like her. For one, he was kind enough to bring you lunch to your job and you go off on him about some mayo? Scrape it off! I've only known this man for 12 minutes and I already know he deserves better than you. Then he tells you he has to work longer hours and your response is disappointment because now you have to cook dinner for yourself after working only 3 days and 4 hours each day? Well, you know what? Let me keep it real, because if you've seen my other videos, you know how I feel about retail. Working at a store like Sheets and Things even for 5 minutes will drive me up a wall, so I'll let her slide with that one. So then we get to know Sue a little bit more, and I like her because she's straight up no holds barred. She's like, listen, there's a hierarchy in high school and Glee Club is not popping, which I don't know why he was surprised by that because he was really shocked. His secret but not so secret admirer Emma was even like, yeah, get the popular kids to do it and everyone else will follow suit. But let me talk about her for a quick second, because from the moment she hits the screen, you can feel the love that she has for this man. I can't even call him her work husband because she's so smitten by him. Work husbands are on the clock. When that bell rings, all right, see you tomorrow. But if she can go home with him, make dinner, be the big spoon to his little, she would gladly do it every night without complaint. And he's definitely feeling her too, but you know. So when he takes her up on the advice, he goes straight to the top of the food chain, the football team. Now, I have to rewind it back again. I know y'all like, girl, you in this 3-second scene, get over it. But really quick, Finn. I have mixed thoughts about him because I'm like, is he the popular jock or is he a bully? Because normally it's one or the other. I mean, I guess it was nice of him to allow Kurt to take off his Marc Jacobs jacket, but yeah, the verdict's still out on that one. Anyways, we find out that he can sing. Now, Mr. Schuster he could have thought of a better way of getting him to join Glee Club than to plant Chronic Lady on him. But I do like the fact that we saw a glimpse of how Finn fell in love with music. I know that it was supposed to be like a comedic moment with it being the gardener and everything, but I really thought it was a touching moment. Not having a father and having that male figure and connecting with him over, you know, the love of music. I thought that was sweet. Which is why as soon as he joined the Glee Club, Rachel was like, they both have that underlying wanting to belong, be accepted, and be exceptional at everything they do going on. So, but for now, we're just gonna keep it simple and say it was opposites attract. Speaking of opposites, every time they show her, I shudder. I really would like to see their backstory of how they met because who, what, when, where, how, and why comes to mind. I just don't get it. She's not supportive at all, wants him to be an accountant just so she can spend his money on Pottery Barn. Like, I can't. She's making more and more room for Emma to swoop right in, and I am here for it. Like, the whole pregnancy thing, I don't believe her. Right after you tell him he needs to go into accounting and he shoots it down, it's, honey, I'm pregnant. Like, no, it's not sitting right with me. I could be wrong, but I'm not feeling it. So after already feeling defeated with incompetence against other Glee clubs, they find out that their leader is abandoning them. Whew, talk about a doozy. Naturally, Rachel takes charge of the club, and it's interesting to see Finn stand his ground. I thought this would be like maybe a few more episodes in, but he let it be known that he wants to do Glee Club. But I will admit, the whole loser speech threw me for a loop because usually it's, you know, along the lines of usually the speech is along the lines of, I'm going to go after what I believe in, whether you approve or not. But Finn hit him with, we're all losers, the whole town. What? What do you mean? Oh my God. Oh God. Oh man, that's funny. I don't know why this is so funny to me, but it's hilarious. If I was Artie, I would have let him know real quick, like, speak for yourself, because what? Woo, that was funny. Woo, that's funny. But hey, he was speaking from the heart, so I guess that's all that matters. Meanwhile, my girl Emma saves the day, reminds Mr. Schuster, or Will as she so lovingly calls him, the only life worth living is the one you're really passionate about. Ugh. That line was everything. So simple yet impactful. Like, it's such a great message that people could really benefit from, especially in the times that we're living in. You know, tomorrow's not promised. So just hearing that was like, it was great. And then, as if the moment couldn't get any better, they ended with Journey's Don't Stop Believing. I'm not crying, it's just, I got a little water in my eyes. No, that really brought it home for me. Like, that was a moment. Then he walks in. It's just so beautiful. You know, I was pleasantly surprised by Glee. I actually did enjoy the pilot episode. It was funny. I can tell that the characters are going to be a whirlwind in the coming episodes, and when it's least expected, there will be gems, you know, moments that will put things into perspective. I would not say it's worth the hype because the comedy is hit or miss. The singing, for the most part so far, is just okay, and there were some things I found to be a bit problematic, but I'm not gonna dive into that. This is not an analysis, it's simply a first impressions, very surface level viewing. But all in all, I can see the appeal of the show. This is definitely Blush Bunny approved, so good job, Sarah. I think I'm gonna continue watching the show. I thought I would see Naya Rivera's character, you know, because they showed her but she didn't have any lines, so I'm interested to see like how they incorporate her into the show. I'm looking forward to seeing that. 2 things I want to see in the comments. In honor of this Glee episode, let me know something that you're passionate about and if or how you incorporate it into your life, and comment below if you would like to see more of Glee on the channel, or if you don't, you can let me know that too. If you haven't done so already, make sure you hop on over to that subscribe button and hit the bell. As always, I'm all ears. Until next time, bye.